It's like one on the way, on the way, on the way.
Nah, she was. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we had a similar experience, and it was like to get things done. So it's a question, a challenge for us, but moved in together. So she's like, "Wait, what is this guy taking my weekend for? Hospital and how did you get there? Like somebody take you, or you just went by yourself? And what brought you to the hospital that day?"
Well, I personally tried to lay down and go to bed just like a normal night. And no matter how many attempts I made, I just kept choking and coughing. And
I'd like to, I see Laura join. So what were your hobbies and what was your life before the diagnosis?
I also love to travel anywhere near water. I'm a Pisces.
Also heart patient, so hopefully, actually, one day she's gonna be on the call. I don't think she has a choice, but when they would like to know what was the cause, or what did it determine what was the cause of your heart failure at the time?
They were never able to figure it out, but in the first week in the hospital, every doctor that would walk in the room kept saying over and over again, "Did you abuse cocaine?" I've never used illegal drugs in my life, but after the 10th question, I finally said, if it makes you happy, I'll say I did, but I didn't. And I think they were just...
Hear a little bit from your perspective in terms of sister, but like, what is it like to be the caregiver and the caretaker at the same time?
You can't really separate out the roles, but I full on nurse mode whenever one of my family members is sick, and you have to, because nurses right now are just under so much pressure, and they all...
Specific changes you made. I know you talked about already the labeling protocol and the process that you went through, restrictions right now that you follow, whether it's salt or liquid intake.
Immediately when I left the hospital, they said no.
I love what you say about the foods too, because what all of you said about the foods, because it seems that sometimes when we have to change our diet, the first thing is panic. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't live on carrot sticks all my life is what, people have sometimes said. And in this culture, we have such a relation.
The ventricular assist is assisting my heartbeat and then supply the body to the rest of my body. And the version I have comes with these batteries that are like, I think 1.5 pounds each, and I have to kind of hoist them around me. So it's a big of a travel for a lot of people in terms of how they dress and how they go outside. In my case, I just had something that looks like gun holsters that I walked around with. And then that was, people will be like, oh, what's this? At first they look at you and they're like, oh, are these guns? And then, but then usually I have a clean shave and nobody really walks around with 2 guns and stuff. And then they see the wire. And then, sometimes you hear